As the sun sets over the South China Sea, the sport that never sleeps is alert and raring to go. Welcome, under the bright lights of the Marina Bay Circuit, to another Singapore Grand Prix. It's a very long, very physical lap, this one, and really there's not much in the way of margin for error. So we have a bit of an endurance race for you tonight. Situated just 88 miles north of the equator, this 3.5-mile circuit is hot, it's humid, and is an incredible test for the drivers as they try to fight their cars around the bumps and in between the barriers. 23 corners take us twice over the bay to complete a single lap of this unique racetrack. The view is spectacular, the heat is unbearable. The race should be incredible. Anthony Davidson is alongside me in the commentary box this evening, and big race this one, a real test of endurance. Sounds right up your alley. Wouldn't you just love to be down there on the grid right now?
You know,
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he starts from pole position, and Nico Rosberg completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Hamilton, Kimi Raikkonen, and Vettel, Kvyat, Perez, Grosjean, and Carlos Sainz, Button, Alonso, Nico Hülkenberg, and Magnussen, Wehrlein, Haryanto, Felipe Massa and Felipe Nasser, Ericsson and Bottas, Esteban Gutierrez, and a Renault rounds off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
To the front wing, we're seeing a significant loss in downforce. Switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to... We think there's a viable strategy change available to us. the track. Stop racing. His engine has failed. Be aware, there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags. Is now enabled and will be available to use when you are within 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone. Stop to go. 1 stop left in this strategy. Pit window opens in 12 laps time. 12 laps. What happened? Let me know you're okay.
So another fantastic victory for Red Bull today. And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
The difference was clearly in the strategy. You could tell they'd done a lot of work on the pit wall to really optimise each stint and get the most out of the tyres. And it highlights just how much of a team sport this really is. But credit to the driver as well, though. There's no good having a well-oiled machine behind the scenes without a talented hand on the wheel, of course.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way out onto the podium. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. It's a good result for Sebastian Vettel, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
Oh, well, I'm a bit spoilt for choice, Crofty. My instinct says Valtteri Bottas, and looking down the field, no one really jumps out at me to make me change my mind.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. We saw a dip in form from the championship leaders today. Their lead has taken a significant blow. Well, what...